Good morning, everybody. Thanks for tuning in to DFS Black Books YouTube channel. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Let's get into it. Let's see. Today's slate has a lot of good plays. And I think you can find some value. I think you can get 3 or 4 studs in your lineups today. For sure. It just takes a little bit of concentration for sure. And as always, you can get, lineups from us at dfsblackbook.com. Just visit the website, and 15 minutes before lock, get our lineups. Let's see how. So we had 5 full lineups for $1 on the website yesterday, and let's see how we did. Okay, so keep in mind these scores look low: 250, 263, 249, 260, 264. The scores look very low, but yesterday was an absolute grind. Yesterday's slate, the cash line for tournaments was 250, and the cash line for some of the double ups, the cash games, was even lower. I think I saw some 230s and 240s. We cashed on the $5 one of the $5 double ups with a 250-ish. So that being said, all of these lineups cashed except the 249. So 4 out of 5, and again 80% yesterday did the same. 80% of the lineups that we provided on the website, 5 full lineups for $1, would have definitely you would have definitely gotten a return on your investment and more. So we're going to try to keep it rolling. We may not hit it out the park with 300s. I think the winning lineup was in the 320s, which was a little low too. So that's for tournaments. But again, we've had a good stretch here. We believe in our algorithm. We believe in our process, and get on board. Anyway, let's get into today's picks. All right, I'm not going to do too much analysis today. I'm always doing this in the morning right before I go to work. So sorry about that. But I'm going to do some longer videos here coming up. Baseball is coming up soon. So we got to start working on that, building that, the infrastructure for that, and start figuring out our algorithm. Anyway, let me go ahead. Okay, so there are a lot of people in good spots. As I said, Trey Young, Anthony Davis is probable. He's not necessarily in a good spot, but I like him in this spot because if he performs to the best of his ability, then he and Giannis should do well. And so I'm actually going to add Anthony Davis now. And I'm just going to look at some of the studs real quick. Hassan Whiteside, I like him in this spot. They priced him down a little bit because he's going against Ayton. But don't be afraid of Ayton, and don't be afraid of Whiteside. So both of those guys might hog all of the rebounds. So maybe both will get a double-double. So we might take a chance on Whiteside. We'll see. Vucevic is in a good spot. Russell is in a must-play well spot to beat Orlando, so I like that. Sabonis, we like him a lot. In fact, we're going to add him. Everybody knows. Wait a minute. Let me put him. Let me put Sabonis in the util spot for now, because I'm going to put another center here. So anyway, let's go. Luka Doncic is in a great spot. He didn't practice recently, but at least it was because of an illness. Wait a minute. No, he didn't practice due to an illness. Okay, I'm looking at the thumb and the illness, so maybe he will be back today. He's in a great spot. Although Memphis has defensively been clamping down on a lot of players, but you can't really clamp down on Luka Doncic unless you have sort of a big team like the Lakers. LeBron James, like a lot. I will probably stack, I will probably personally, I will probably stack LeBron James, Anthony Davis, and try to fit Giannis in there. As I said earlier, this is a slate which you can stack 3 studs. But DFS Black Book's algorithm is liking LeBron James as well today. Let's see. Trae Young, Lillard. I like Lillard. How did he do in his first game back? Got a 40. Pretty good. I don't know what his salary was. I don't think he's paid off his salary, but Dame is Dame. Kemba Walker. I might have a look at Kemba Walker. Hayward is out. Jaylen Brown is out. I might have a look at him because people are going to look at Marcus Smart, and rightfully so. But Walker might go overlooked today. Like Chris Paul, there's some rumors of Chris Paul, the Knicks possibly being interested in Chris Paul, which is strange to me. But Chris Paul might show up and show out against a New York team that is not very efficient defensively. Brogdon will be out, so that makes me want to go to his fill-in because Aaron Holiday. Chicago is not bad against point guards, but they're not great against shooting guards. So Aaron Holiday is like a shooting guard type. And then Zach LaVine is out, and so Chicago's a little short-handed, so I'm even more inclined to play Aaron Holiday. So let's hope he comes through. I'm just going to skip ahead to our next play. On a sneak tip, and this has done well for us. Actually, we played Nas Reed the last 2 times he was on the slate, and he's gotten us 40s at his price. He was below that. I think he was in the 4Ks or low 5Ks, a 41, and I think he got a 50 before that. So I'm not sure if this is the time to play him right now, but I'm thinking about it. We're thinking about it. I got to look at what DFS Black Book is saying about Nas Reed. But my real point here is that I'm going to find a low price center that could that has a chance to do well, and that will be Thomas Bryant. Got to check to see if he's out or not. I think he's going to be in. I think he had some load management thing going on, and injury management. So maybe he just sort of had a rest day. if he is in. So you definitely got to check for yourself before lock whether he's in or not. Okay? Don't just set it and forget it with this core. Okay? But he's a good value at 4,000. He's back in the starting lineup. His minutes are still around 20, but he can pay off his salary, we believe, with just 23, 24 points needed. Think he can definitely do that against Atlanta. And then finally, get another stud in there. Like Giannis, that's going to be our core. Leaves us 4,100. I think there's going to be a lot of value that we can add. There's a lot of ways you can go on this slate. Really like this slate. Problem is getting into the high 300s. High 300s. It's going to take some work. But like Giannis, he's in a challenging spot, and he's a successful person and a successful player. Even though he wet the bed against Miami, they were on a back-to-back. I'll take my chances against Giannis, against a good team, because he's going to have to do his best. I'll roll the dice on that. If Giannis sucks, then the Lakers will blow Milwaukee out. I like Chris Middleton as well from Milwaukee. So there you have it. That is the core for today. Don't forget to visit dfsblackbook.com. And 15 minutes before lock, we provide lineups that we feel you might find beneficial.